Well, it's human nature, right? We want everything cheaper. And if you get it at a better price, then why not? But for the time being, Mehrpoon would avoid that one. Well, let's move on then. Supriya Lifesciences, well, that's in focus. The company's revenue and margins, they recovered big time on a year-on-year basis. However, the margins have come off sequentially. Saloni Wagh, the whole-time director at Supriya Lifesciences, joins us on the show. Hi, Supriya. Well, a good improvement on a year-on-year basis, though sequentially, the margins did contract a little bit. The last time you joined us, you said that the revenue growth for the year, I think you were guiding for around a 22-24% odd growth, with margins in the late 20s, 28 to 30%. Since the year has started off so well, do you want to revise that number?
No, I think we would still want to give the guidance of 28 to 30% on an annualized basis. It is possible that some quarters, the margins would be significantly better, but that's purely driven by the product mix and the region mix where we are selling in that particular quarter. Take, for example, this quarter, our sales in the regulated markets in Europe, Latin America, North America have gone up. We are seeing good traction for some of the existing products, and that has resulted into the good EBITDA margin that you're seeing.
So this 20% growth and 28 to 30% margin guidance that you had laid out for FY24, Saloni, are you on track to do that? Both those parameters?
Yes, I think definitely we are very confident for achieving those numbers. In fact, our baseline last year was slightly lower. So definitely in terms of growth, it would be somewhere higher than that 20% mark. So we are well on track for achieving that.
Okay, so you're well on track to achieve a 20% plus growth on the top line by the end of FY24. Just wanted to understand, how have key markets like China performed this quarter? Earlier, you had indicated that there was some, worries over there. Of course, across industries, China has been a bit of a spot of bother. But is there any recovery that you're noticing, and what are the growth rates there?
So yes, we have started noticing some volume recovery. We are seeing the demand coming back up. However, in terms of pricing, there is still a lot of pressure because of the current situation in China. But currently for the company, the focused market remains Europe and the North American markets. And if you look at our revenue split for this quarter also, over 40% has gone into these two markets. So they remain the, more focused markets for the company.
All right. Well, Saloni from Supriya, I think I got mixed up the last time. Saloni, if you could tell us the CDMO opportunity, that's likely to be the big driver in the coming years, right? And if I remember correctly, by 2026, I think you were talking about close to 20% of your revenues coming in from the CDMO space. How are things progressing on that front? And, if you could give us a broad revenue guidance from here on as well.
So things are moving really well on the CDMO front. In the last 2 quarters, in fact, we have made 2 new announcements of 2 very large tie-ups. The last one was with a European company for a fixed contract of 10 years for API supply. And recently, we've also made the announcement for our collaboration with Plasma Nutrition. It's a US-based company, and we are bringing in revolutionary technology in the protein space. So both these opportunities are really large, and in the next 3 years, we will see significant contribution from these 2 opportunities. Similar to these, we are also working around 5-6 opportunities. We will be making the announcements very soon on those as well.
Okay, so any kind of, by very soon, any kind of timeline that you're looking at?
Probably another 2 quarters.
Okay, in another 2 quarters. Got that. Can you tell us, you have around a little under 100 crores of cash on the books. Any plans of utilization?
So at this point, we are utilizing most of the fund for our, internal expansion. We are seeing a lot of good traction for the existing product basket in the regulated markets. So a lot of capacity enhancement activities are going on at site. We are creating a new block in our existing facility, which would, almost double up our capacity by end of this year. We are also bringing our other plants in Ambernath into operation. So most of the cash would be utilized for capacity enhancements for catering to the CDMO and the new opportunities that we have.
All right. Saloni, final question before we let you go. Some of your investors, they've been patient. Some of them have sold out. The stock is half of what it was at its peak. But some of them believe that in the years to come, it could be a good story. So my question to you is, could we see 4-digit revenues? That's a 1,000 crore plus company, given the expansion, given the opportunities, as well as the foray into the CDMO space. 1,000 crores by 2025, 2026, is that doable?
Without giving any kind of number, definitely, I mean, if you look at the growth guidance, what we have given, which is about 20% plus year on year, definitely in the next 3 years, we have a great potential. The company is working towards de-risking the portfolio. So a lot of new products are getting added, new CDMO opportunities are getting signed. So definitely, we are very confident of achieving that number very soon.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for joining us and all the best. That's Supriya Lifesciences. They're maintaining their margin guidance and very strong growth guidance. They're saying they'll do more than 20% in FY24, and the street likes that. By the way, folks, I think our green is working. Cumulatively, we've